Hello and a wonderful good afternoon. My name is Ines Kaps and I'm very, very happy to share the Project Success Accelerator. Let me just check the audio. Default, yeah. So, in today's preparation for this webinar, I realized that I've never shared my coaching program in such a detail as I'm going to do it right now, which is exciting and also nerve-wracking. I'm way more confident in sharing some content about claims management, conflict management, or project delivery. But then this is all that I've created in the last 6 months, and I truly believe that this is a very great program. Obviously, I worked on it a lot. I've really tried to put in all the experience, 25 years of global project management experience into this essence in helping project managers become very successful, confident, and really happy in delivering their projects. Why am I doing this? I fundamentally believe that project management is a super important and very exciting role to play in the business, and a very fundamental skill that you need when you want to move up the career, the corporate career ladder, but also when you at some point in time want to move into startups or setting up your own business. Project management, stakeholder management, creating your business case. These are all skills that you need no matter what you do and no matter where you're going. So, who am I? As I said, my name is Ines Kaps, and I'm, with all my heart, a very good project turnaround manager. What does this mean? I feel today, I feel very comfortable in taking on all the complicated projects, all the difficult projects where you have very tight timelines, where you have conflicts, where you have priorities that are not matching up, and where sometimes C-level sponsors are very nervous. So a colleague of mine in a few years back in KPMG said that I was de-panicking customers, and that's what I'm really, really good at. And I see other project managers, young project managers, struggle is in particular when they are in a corporate setup or when they're working as a freelancer on their own, when they say, well, to whom can I talk to? Where can I place my questions? And sometimes when you are in a corporate environment, in a also consulting environment, and you get placed onto a project, your first project or the first difficult project, you sometimes are hesitant to ask your peers or other people because you don't want to ruin your reputation. And sometimes people just don't have the time to take on your questions. And this is why I've developed this program. And as I said, I have 25 years of experience on my belt, and I've delivered more than 300 projects over the course of these 25 years in a very successful manner. I was also a board member for an investment committee board, an innovation and technology fund in Northern Macedonia, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. So this is now my sixth business idea that I'm setting up. So I really know how to maneuver business cases and how to grow and scale a business, but also to deliver. So what is the Project Success Accelerator? The program is an online coaching program. And the focus is really on supporting project managers in the most practical way as possible. online because it's easy and you can dial in as often as you want and from wherever you want. And currently, I have 9 clients in my first intake. I've started in June with developing this program. 9 of my customers joined, and they are joining and dialing in from all over the place. Well, all over the place in Europe, so from Scandinavian to the Netherlands, to Germany, Switzerland, and Macedonia. So really a very international group of people. What is the structure of this online program? There are basically 3 elements. There is one of the, let's say, the most important element. This is the weekly power hour. And I have to thank my clients. I was talking about a weekly coaching hour. They said to me 2 weeks ago, well, actually, this is our weekly power hour. That's where we ask questions, and that's where we also get energy. So thank you for this name. And the idea is really to have Q&A sessions. You dial in on a weekly basis and you come to this power hour with your questions, with your topics, the things that bother you or that concern you in your project. And in this hour, we will take on your topics. The group, it's a very small group. Currently, it's about 3 to 4 people. Sometimes, depending on the schedule, sometimes there are only 1 or 2 people. And I will definitely keep the groups small. So I don't want to exceed more than 10 people in such a weekly power hour, because I want to, support the people in this group. And I would also like to give everyone the opportunity to network and to share their experience. So it's this learning from each other, which is absolutely essential for this coaching and power hour. The second piece is the monthly deep dive. Monthly deep dive means that once a month we meet for 2 hours, and in these 2 hours we go deep in one of the topics. That could be either stakeholder profiling, that could be communication, it will be goal setting in January. We had 2 sessions of SAFE, so Scaled Agile Framework dependency planning, for a offline and for an online workshop. So there is both project management skills and content, but also personal development skills like change management and communication. And this workshop is really here to deliver high quality practical content and discuss the applications in your project. The whole theme about the Project Success Accelerator is to help you on your project to be as practical as possible. It is not a training, it is not a project management training where we say you will get a certificate for PMI or for an agile coach. A lot of the participants already have a project management training, but it is really about the application. So what happens in the project? You have your training, you have your the theory, and now you put it into practice. And sometimes, or often, the reality is different than the theory. And that's where the Project Success Accelerator really helps. And the third piece is 9 self-paced modules on 9 topics. And they are really here to give you some background information and also to give you some templates that you can use within your projects. So what is the transformation? The transformation that you will get when working with the project accelerator. And I recommend people to join the project accelerator for at least 6 months. So 6 months is really the time where it's not only you who is growing and developing and you're practicing your new skills and your confidence, but it's also the time where you have the biggest impact on your project. So the recommendation is 6 months. And the transformation for you personally is that through the assessment, through the modules, you really get a 360 assessment and analysis of your project environment. So we will do a very deep stakeholder analysis and stakeholder profiling so that you understand not only who are your stakeholders, but what type of stakeholders, what type of personalities are you dealing with? What is the communication style that is most successful towards those stakeholders? How do you manage them? How do you actually become or build relationships and allyships so that you build a network who is supporting you throughout the project? That is basically the core element that we are doing when it comes to stakeholder management. The second piece, and it is also tied into stakeholder management, is understanding the business case. Understanding the business case for your project. So what is the value that you're delivering, whether it's more in direction of innovation management, it's cost efficiency, it's a new process, it's maybe an increased compliance process, you're integrating to companies, or you're selecting and implementing a new software. So what is the benefit of your project for your company? What is your business case? This is one piece. And the other piece is you need to understand the business case of your stakeholders. So some of the stakeholders will be very happy supporting your project because their business case and your business case are matching up. So when they support your project, they will actually achieve their targets and their goals. And some stakeholders will have conflicting business cases. And for you, it's really very important to understand what is the business case of your key stakeholders. You will not do this for every individual, but you will identify the most important stakeholders for your project phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or however your project is structured. And with this knowledge, you really can start negotiating and identifying angles where actually a conflicting business case either may not be so conflicting anymore, or how you will maneuver through the situation. So this is the clarity. The confidence piece that you're building is when you're addressing these topics, when you're addressing the conflicts, when you have, as an example, too many topics, too many tasks on your table, and you need to negotiate that someone else is taking over, and you're delegating, and you're addressing some difficult conversations. You're building the confidence within the project success accelerator. And you do this not only while you're exchanging your topics and you're exchanging the ideas, and also hear the stories of other people, but you're gaining the confidence in practicing. So we have role plays, we have really deep coaching sessions where you can work on your limiting beliefs, and you really can work on your confidence, and you do get a confidence boost. That is part of the power hour. That is the power you're receiving in building your confidence and really stepping up your leadership skills. And with the clarity and your newly gained confidence, you will have the courage to address conflicts, and you will have the courage to really lead complicated projects. That is the essence. That is then the reaching out again to your stakeholders, to your management team, to C-level. That is the courage also for you to step up your career game. So clarity, what are you dealing with, building the confidence yourself, and then having the courage to step out. That is your transformation when you're within the Project Success Accelerator. But there is also a second piece, and this is the result for the business. Why am I addressing the result for the business? Again, it's a business case. When you are investing in yourself, it's not only you who is having benefits, hopefully, but it's also your project, your employer, your boss, the business you're working in. They will benefit from your transformation. And it might be that you can build your business case and ask your line manager, your HR department to say, I would like to participate in this Project Success Accelerator, and the results will be that I will be faster in delivering the project. I will be faster in addressing the conflicts, because you have analyzed, you are clear, you have built the confidence, and then you have the courage to lead. So it's a speed in your project delivery, and it will also be an increase of the quality how you deliver it, because you're addressing the difficult topics not at the end, but in the right time. And we're not only working on soft skills and personal skills, we're also discussing compliance topics. What are the documentation requirements in a project? What about claims management? What about the different types of contracts? So it's also hardcore content that need to be addressed in order to deliver a high quality project. That's the second benefit. And the third benefit is that for your company, you will achieve a higher return on investment. So your project will be better, it will have a higher impact, and that is also a benefit for your company. So what I would like to try, what I'm trying to share with you, whenever you invest in yourself, in your career, in your business, it's not only the personal impact, but also the business impact that you need to address. And this is how you build a business case for getting support, investments, etc. If you have any questions, and I don't see any comments and questions as I'm recording this, please put your questions in the comments and I will come back right after this session. So, when should you join, or when I would like you to join, of course, anytime, but it's not for everyone. So the Project Success Accelerator addresses typically two types of project managers. The project managers who are early in their career and who would like to have some support and guidance how to lead a project. And out of these 9 clients that I currently have in my program, there are 2 relatively inexperienced project leaders, and they are really great, creating a very high impact. And I've received incredible feedback of one of a first-time project manager, and she told me that the COO is very impressed and they are saving time. So she is a first-time official project manager, and she really got results after three months. If you are a very experienced project manager, and I have 3 of them are very experienced, they are program managers, project managers who are managing work streams during a merger and acquisition activity, or really big digital transformation programs. These project managers value the exchange. They value the exchange, the view of someone outside of the organization, someone outside of the project with a lot of experience. And then we really can discuss very good questions and very difficult questions when it comes to onboarding team members, or what do you do if a team member of the client is not performing. So, very important leadership and prioritization questions. And then there are the, project managers who want to move forward, who want to step up their game, their skill set, in order to move ahead in their career. Obviously, there are situations where it doesn't make sense that you join. And that's when you're typically in a situation where you say, I'm running a project and I know who to ask, I know who to turn to. So if you are in a very good situation and an environment where it's easy for you to ask questions and to get feedback and experience, use this, use your network, use this experience. Of course, you're welcome, but maybe that's not the key benefit where you have, if you have all the experience at hand. If you have a very solid network, that's also where you know how to whom to turn to. And when you're happy in your career and you say, I'm happy with what I have, I know how to improve, and I don't need external help, I don't need external coaching and consulting, then that's absolutely fine. If you know someone who knows someone and who needs this sort of coaching, please drop me a line. So what is the typical month? I've tried to explain how a typical month looks like. As I said, we have weekly power hours. And I also shared with you, this is now the second round of people that I'm onboarding. And the more people I will have in this program, the more weekly power hours that I will provide. Full stop. I will provide. Currently, we have Thursday as a coaching day. So we have Thursday mornings and Thursday lunchtime for the weekly power hour. Currently, I only have women in the group, but I'm opening it up to mixed teams. However, I will always provide power hours and coaching calls for women only. So women can join the women only and the mixed team, and the mixed team, the men only have the men community. I will not have a men only community because as soon as I join, it is mixed. So bear with me, maybe in a couple of years' time, when I have male coaches, I will be able to provide male-only coaching sessions. But that is down the line. I'm starting out now. Currently, or not currently, but as of December, I will also provide and open up coaching calls in German. So there will be options, coaching calls in English, coaching calls in German, coaching calls women only, coaching calls mixed. When you join the program, you will have the opportunity to join any call you want. Why? Because I know as a busy project manager, your schedule is different. It might be different every week. So sometimes it's Thursday morning, which is fine. Sometimes things change and you want to join Thursday lunchtime or maybe Wednesday evening. So it depends on your schedule. And I really wanted to design the program for busy project managers. So you need the flexibility to say, this week it's Thursday, next week it's Wednesday. I choose what fits me. So you have the total flexibility. You will have the opportunity to join every call. If you join 2 calls a week, then you join 2 calls a week. The calculation is 1 hour coaching call per week, and once a month there is a deep dive, 2 hours Thursday evening. That's the schedule. The more, as I said, the more people who join the program, the more opportunities there will be for weekly power hours. I hope this is clear. If not, drop me a line and I will try to explain it better. I also have a very cool coaching platform, and I'm very proud of it, I have to say. And I would like to share this now with you. Replace, let's see, share. So the coaching platform is where all the content is stored. Every weekly power hour and every deep dive is recorded, and it's obviously a video call. It is recorded and transcribed so that you can rewatch it if you don't have time. And the coaching platform is structured in a way where you have obviously the navigation. I've tried to design it with the view in mind. You do not have time. So you need to find things fast, and it needs to be as easy as possible for you to navigate. So as an example, there is an overview of how to navigate in the system. And then we have the 3 steps, clarity, confidence, and sorry, I need to rename this. I just saw this. Stage 1 is clarity, stage 2 is confidence, and stage 3 is courage. And as an example, when we jump in here, you see all the different videos that are relevant for this stage, and you can directly jump from one video to the next video, or you can dive into, as an example, the monthly deep dives. And the monthly deep dives are here, all the 2-hour workshops. You can obviously also view those videos not only in the original speed, but also in high speeds, because as you see, I'm not a native English speaker, so I do not speak super fast. And when you watch or rewatch the videos, maybe increasing the speed is something that you need. In my view, the very cool thing about this program is when I click on one of the videos, what you also see here is the overview of the content. So what was happening in this video, what are the takeaways of this video. So you don't need to watch the video, you can also read the takeaways. And then obviously you will have the attachments, and usually in those attachments you see either templates that I've created for a stakeholder assessment. You also have the audio files and the transcripts. So if you are not a video watcher, but you're more a podcast listener, you can download the audio file and listen to the podcast, to this video. Or if you're someone who is rather reading, you download the transcript and you read. Up to you. I really want to make the consumption of the content as easy as possible, and as flexible as possible. Sometimes people like videos, sometimes people like text, and other people like audio. Depending on your preference, you choose. And one thing that it's not only one thing, but something that I really, really enjoy in this platform, and that's why I've really chosen this technology, is the search functionality. So you really can search through the whole content. And when I state here dependencies, so I'm searching dependencies, and what you see here is all the videos that have dependencies in their context, so in the transcript. And when you click on view all, you'll see all the videos and exactly the time where the topic dependency was mentioned. So you don't have to go through all the videos, and you just jump to the moment in time where dependency was mentioned. And something very new is a bot that is also learning from all the content that we're creating every week. So every week we have currently 2 online sessions, 2 power hours, and obviously a monthly deep dive. And all this content is in this platform and is reused for the bot. So as an example, I could also say, ask the bot, what are project dependencies? And then Izzy, that was my nickname when I was a kid, is searching for the answer. And this is evolving. The more content I have, the more answers you will get. So the essence here is really, I want to make it as easy as possible for you, as efficient as possible, so that you, as a busy project manager, that's you, the ideal client is a busy project manager who needs help but has no time and has no brain space to do complex things for coaching. This is the ideal client, and this is how I designed the Project Success Accelerator and the coaching platform, so that it is as efficient and as structured and impactful as possible. So let me go back to stop sharing. So I hope it works. I hope we're back in the normal setup. This was the coaching platform that I'm using. If you have any questions, again, drop me a line. I've already mentioned a few testimonials, a few people who are within my program. It's Beatrice, and she's a first-time project manager. She is a very experienced finance expert, and she's currently selecting a new budgeting system and is going to implement this new budgeting system within her organization. And she said that her COO was really impressed about the progress of the project, about the speed of the setup, and the time that they are saving. And then I have other wonderful women, Fabienne and Soraya and Emanuela, who really value not only the personal skills, the soft skills that they are developing, but also the impact and the learning they gain through the deep dive when it comes to how do I really create an efficient dependency planning workshop for a large corporation, as an example. So What would be the next step? If you think this is interesting for you, it would be beneficial for you, or it would be beneficial for your company or someone within your company, the best way is to drop me a line and book a call so that I can share the setup or answer any open questions. Once the questions are answered and you say, yes, I would like to join, you have the opportunity to subscribe on a monthly basis or on an annual basis. And then you jump onto the next call. So it's a very fast and very streamlined online onboarding process. It takes less than 48 hours, where you say, I'm subscribing as an example, on a monthly basis, and then you're jumping onto the next call. There is a launch offer, and the launch offer ends on the 24th of November. This is my second launch. The first one was in June. This is the second launch, and it is the last launch for this year. If you want to join this program and get the launch offer of 270 euros per month per person, then you need to jump on it by 24th of November. In 2025, I will adjust the price because currently the feedback I'm receiving, in particular from companies, that they are not taking me serious because it's not expensive enough. I wanted to make it as available as possible. That's why I've chosen this price. Take it. I really would love to have you on board. And yeah, if you have any more questions, book a call, and I'm very excited to welcome you on board. Have an amazing day or rest of the week, and I hope to see you